So let's get started. This is everything I'll be using for this video, and with the minor exception of one thing that I'll show you later, but currently I'm showing you what I'm wearing, which is Hoping to Be Kissed by Lights Lacquer, which is Kathleen Light's nail polish company. She's a YouTuber if you know of her, and her nail polishes are actually really great. The one that I'm wearing I actually wore in honor of the Masters, which is a really famous golf tournament, and I wear it to just make my partner happy, but also because he's really into golf, so I just wanted to sort of honor that. And I don't know, I just, on top of everything else, I like green, so there you go. And right now I'm showing you the clippers that I'll be using to foolishly cut my cuticles. And why I say foolishly you'll see later in the video, but the nail polish that I'll be using is called Mr. Brightside, and this is the orangey yellow that you saw at the beginning of the video. And honestly, I'm in love with it. It's such a bright color, it makes me so happy, and I wanted a color that was like resembled summer and spring. We didn't really have a winter where I am from, so I'm just looking forward to a new season at this point. And this is the thing that I said that I was going to show you, which is the fan desk that I got from Amazon. I think it was like $10, but this thing reclines and it has different speeds, and it's the best thing in the world if you have zero patience and you want your nails to dry out pretty fast. And this is taking one last look at my nails and the color that I'm currently wearing. I genuinely love it. I can't wait to wear that color again, but usually what I like to do is just switch up my nail color every week, and it just makes me happy. It's one of those things that it just, while I do my nails, I don't think about much. So, and then at the end of it, I just love what they end up with. So it's like therapy. So the nail polish remover that I'm using is from Walgreens. I think it's the strengthening nail polish. I mean, I don't know if it actually strengthens the nails or not, but I've been using it for a long time, and I've found that it doesn't really dry out my nails a lot, so that's always good. Now with this nail polish, what you'll see is that because it has a lot of glitter, not because, but even though it has a lot of glitter, the glitter doesn't end up anywhere after you remove the nail polish, which is pretty amazing, because when you think about it, when other nail polishes, it'll end up everywhere and it's such a hassle to remove. But the only thing that happens with this nail polish is that it stains your nails a little bit, and it's something that you sort of can expect off of nail polishes, especially red nail polish stains your nail beds a lot. But this one is just a little bit of hue of green that goes away as you wash your hands or as you keep on doing your nails, basically. And this is how my nails look like after I remove the nail polish. And as I was saying, doing my nails is really much therapy for me. I've been doing them since the 8th grade, and actually back in high school I used to do so many designs, and I was so into it. Everybody thought that I was getting my nails done professionally, but no, it was just me. But I fell out of it, and I got back to doing my nails only a little bit ago. So the file that I'm using right here to do my nails, I think I bought off of Sally Hansen's store, if I'm not mistaken. I really can't remember the name of the store, but it's basically where you get all the hair dyes and all nail polish stuff. It's a great store to go at if you dye your own hair, but the shape that I like, I think it's called rectangle. I'm not sure if this qualifies coffin. I don't know if they have to be a certain length to be a certain shape, but it's usually just 3 motions, one of the side, one the other side, and then just a little bit off at the top. And if you keep at it with shaping your nails every week, it becomes really easy. And honestly, I don't think about it that much when I shape my nails, and it only takes me, I should have said how long it took me here, but I would say it only takes me like a few minutes per hand, and it's not as laborious as you'd imagine or as annoying as it would be if you did it like once every 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Like I know if you get your manicure and professionally, or if you get like a gel manicure, of course they're gonna take a bit longer because your nails have grown out and all that stuff. But if you do your nails yourself, then it's honestly a lot better. And right here, I'm just cleaning off the station, and usually what I do is I will wash my hands after I finish filing them, but I didn't really want to get up yet, and I knew that with the cuticle remover that you will see in a little bit, I will have to get up and wash my hands eventually. But for now, I just wet a cotton pad with a little bit of water, and I'm just removing the excess dust off of my nails. And if you get your nails done professionally, this is the point where they will bring out that fancy makeup brush just to brush off of the excess. And I honestly thought about getting one, but I couldn't justify the price, and I couldn't justify just spending that money just for like a makeup brush that I would use like once a week just for my nails. You know, it seems a bit Polish to me where I could just wash my hands, you know. So this is a Sally Hansen instant cuticle remover that I got because of a TikTok video that I watched this girl use. Now you keep this on, so you put this on your cuticles and you keep it on for 15 seconds, and then you remove the cuticle, and then afterwards you wash your hands with warm water and soap. Those are the directions off of the bottle. And what I don't know and what I think I do wrong, this is my only second time using this, by the way, and what I think I do wrong is that after I do this whole process, and you'll see, I cut the cuticle, and I think that's unnecessary because I end up bleeding a lot and it honestly hurts. So I think this does the job of having to cut the cuticle off, and if you hate that as much as I do, aka cutting off the cuticle, then this might be a better alternative. And I don't think it was that expensive. I think it might have been like $6 or something if I'm not mistaken, and I got it off of Amazon. So yeah, it would definitely worth checking it out if you're in the market for a new thing. And this gadget that I'm using right now, this pulley, I also got off of Amazon, and it came in like a bag with the cuticle remover, this gadget, and another gadget that I have no idea how to use because I don't know why, but when it comes to nail stuff, I really refuse to Google stuff because I'm like, oh, I should know this. And obviously we're not born with knowledge, so I don't know where this stubbornness comes from. I mean, I do know where it comes from. I'm really stubborn if you ask anybody, but still, not when it comes to research, so I really don't know. But as you can see, I'm kind of going off camera here a little bit because I had to get closer to my face to like look what I was doing. But I just removed the cuticle, and with that cotton pad that was wet with water, I just get off the excess because that cuticle remover is really slimy and a bit sticky, and I think that's the whole point of it, so you can grab the cuticle and cut it off. But yeah, I honestly should look up a video of how to do this because it shouldn't be as hard or as much, like, you know, as, I don't know, it hurts when I do it, so I don't think that should happen, or maybe it should, and I'm just being a whiny baby about it. But after I'm done with this hand, I finished off the other one off of camera, and I am ready to go and wash my hands. After I do that, I come back, I show you a visual of my nails, and at this point I think they look okay. But this is a tool that I was saying I got off of Amazon with the other tool that I used to do for my cuticles, and you will see. But I end up bleeding in a couple of places, and if you don't like blood, it's not a lot, it's just like a little bit here and there. It's because I really just, it's either I can't gauge my strength or I just push too hard or I go too deep. And right here you're gonna see that I notice, I'm like, hold on, am I bleeding? And I actually am, just a little bit. So I was really annoyed, as you can see. I did the thumbs down. But yeah, I'm not sure if this is necessary if you use a Sally Hansen stuff, but if you do your nails, please let me know what your process is, because I'm really curious to know if anybody does anything different, or if anybody has any nail look like, so I'm just gonna file it. And that's one good thing when you do your own nails, because you don't have to feel embarrassed, and you don't have to feel like, oh my god, I can't ask the nail tech to like redo this. And I know a lot of women are comfortable, or a lot of people that get their nails done are comfortable with speaking up for themselves, but I also know a lot of others are not. So it's one of those 50-50 cases. But when you do your own nails, you can just redo them anytime you want. And I just was done with that, and I was regretting doing it. That's why I sort of was rubbing my hands like against one another. But after cleaning my station a little bit, which I always find therapeutic, and I thought it looked good on camera, I grabbed what I'm going to be using, which is Mr. Brightside. Which, by the name, what a great, like, by the way, what a great name. I feel like Kathleen is such a way with naming her products, and I honestly, like, these nail polishes are more expensive than the SE ones, and I feel like it's a bit of misrepresentation with this video, because I showed you two Lights Lacquer nail polishes, but majority of my collection is SE. These are nail polishes that I've bought off of sale, or as a way to treat myself. I don't buy them that often because they're a bit more expensive, but you'll see I'm applying the first coat here, and at first it's going to be sheer, as it usually is with these type of nail polishes, and with anything honestly that has a bit of glitter on it. It's never like the first coat, it's never like, oh my god, this is great type of thing. But I'm going to speed up the process here. I'm going to do all the nails. Now what is nice about this nail polish is that it has a very thick brush, so you will be able to just do your nail in a couple of strokes, and you won't take that too long. And I know I haven't encountered that many nail polishes that have like an extremely thin brush, but some of them do have thin brushes, and it's one of those things that I'm not really a big fan of. But this is how my hands look after I'm done applying the first coat. And now I'm showing you the fan desk, and it has 3 speed levels, and I usually keep it at the second one. And for this part right here, I actually didn't want to speed it up because I wanted you to see the real time of how fast it is and how amazing it is to just have it. Honestly, like, I have no complaints, and as you will see, like, in a couple of seconds I will be completely done, and I will be checking my nails, and they will be dry. And one of the reasons why I wanted to buy this fan desk is because for some reason, like, I don't really like to touch a lot of stuff or like use my hands a lot, because I like, at the end, I usually do my hands at the end of the day, and at the end of the day all I do is scroll on my phone, and that doesn't require that much movement. But when I do my nails, all of a sudden I need to touch everything. All of a sudden I have an itch, or I want to touch my hair, or I don't know, I want to pet my cat, and it's one of those that I can't do that with wet nails. So it's silly, but it helps. And this is how it looks like after 2 coats, how the nail polish looks like. And I honestly think it looks great, even though I don't know if I mentioned in the beginning, but I think like on camera I really liked how the red nail polish looked in my other 2 videos, but yeah, in real life, like, it looks amazing. And you can see the difference between 1 and 2 coats with both hands. And this is me finishing off my other hand, my right hand, and I was just checking to make sure that I was pleased with it. And see, usually what happens when I do my nails is that I will get right here in this moment, and then I'll start to rethink the nail color that I chose. I either say, well, is this what I want to do? And this is me actually debating it right here. And is this what I wanted to do? Is this the color that I wanted to choose? But I was happy with it. I wanted a spring color, and this is the SE Speed Setter. I mean, everything I'm using, it's sort of like a speed setter type of thing. The fan, the nail polish is not that thick, so it's not going to require a long time to dry, but this helps in drying off your nails really fast. So I also recommend it. I've been using it for a long time, and I think it's the only top coat that I use. I don't use a base coat because I think it's all unnecessary, honestly. And this is me drying off my hands. I think I've actually sped up this process. Yeah, this is me being done, and I'm gonna check my nails soon, and they feel good to me now. By this time, my nails are super dry, and shea butter cream. And I just put a little bit on it. But here's the catch: I try not to go over my nails. And if I do go over my nails, then I take a cotton pad and wipe it off, because it